My first year attending PAX West as a member of the media brought with it some amazing opportunities. Chief among them was the chance to play a brief demo of Bayonetta 3, a title that has been hotly anticipated since its announcement, and one with pent-up demand after waiting so long for an update. With that said, it was a privilege to check out how our favorite Umbral Witch is faring these days. For the uninitiated, Bayonetta 3 is the third entry in a long-running 3D action game series that debuted in 2009. It has gameplay similar to that of the Devil May Cry series, with all the over-the-top flair that only Platinum games can bring. Its sequel, once a Wii U exclusive, released in 2014, so it's been a while since we've been able to strap on some gun heels and don some magical hair clothing. Naturally, I started my play session by refamiliarizing myself with the game's control scheme. Thankfully, controlling Bayonetta feels as good as it ever has. Light and heavy attacks help complement your dash and dodge mechanics, with witch time or bullet time making a return as well. In the demo, I had the options of wielding Scarborough Fair, Bayonetta's pistols, and what appeared to be a new weapon, a type of hammer that doubled as a cannon. Admittedly, the slower movement of the latter weapon had me questioning how long I would last in the demo, and so I generally stuck with the familiar pistols. The demo kicked off in high-octane fashion, joining a handful of homunculi who seem to have walked off the set of your favorite Super Sentai series. Bayonetta boards the metro and the fighting begins. Immediately, the combat feels snappy and performance seems rock solid as hoped. After the initial fight, I found myself flying through the sky from atop the train. Bayonetta summons Gamora, one of her larger-than-life demons, as it straps 4 boats to its feet like jet skis, going through a city canal avoiding enemy fire, making me think of something like an Extreme Wave Race 64. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Buildings crash and cascade like a skyline warping ocean wave as you barrel through the city. All the while you can see Bayonetta dancing atop Gamora's head, which was an impressive touch. Next up was some larger scale fighting. Kaiju-type enemies as seen in previous Bayonetta 3 trailers emerged after a brief cinematic. This is where a new gameplay wrinkle comes into focus: summoning your demons for giant monster battles. It's handled by holding down the ZL button, and in this state you control the desired monster, with Bayonetta more or less becoming a stationary target. Should you get hit as Bayonetta, your demon will be dispelled. Their attacks are slow, so taking out the small fries first is a good idea. I had the option to use Gamora as well as Madama Styx. Gamora had huge, lumbering, but powerful attacks, and Madama Styx had a charm ability to stun targets, which is definitely handy if you can pull off the long windup. It's also worth noting that your demons can die, at least temporarily. But don't use this ability without care, or Bayonetta may end up on the underside of a kaiju's massive foot. I should mention that climax finishers were also present in the demo for smaller enemy types. A final skirmish with more of the smaller homunculi finished the roughly 25-minute demo, and it only has me eager for more. Whether you're a fan of the series or a newcomer looking to scratch that action game itch, it seems as though Bayonetta 3 is set to deliver the same hair-raising cranked to 11 action that it's done in the past, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the story plays out in this next entry. Bayonetta 3 launches on Nintendo Switch on October 28, and you can be sure we'll have a full review around release.
This video was made possible by our generous supporters on Patreon. Check out patreon.com/NWR for all the details.